Come on, Snake. We made it.
We made it.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay? Promise me!
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. we'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data, so they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers. Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake? Commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me.
Final boss.
Get ready.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Finally. God damn it. Ow. So that's what's gonna be a...
So like she said, 10 minutes. That is the time limit for this boss fight, which is
But if the
pretty
time
generous.
limit is up, you're both still fighting there, you're both gonna get killed by MiGs, and then no one can inherit the title.
Yep.
That's retarded. Everybody in this game is retarded.
I'm gonna snipe ya. So, right now, there's no boss music, but believe me, there is boss music later. After a few minutes, it kicks in.
Well, I'll be waiting for it.
Pins and needles, my friend.
I'm so anticipating this boss music. This boss music is gonna be the best thing in my life.
So, with the
Maybe.
boss, maybe. you can't just flat out run up to her and then start shooting her, because when you do that, she fires... Oh god! I'm dead. I'm dead. Look, I'm dead.
You were faking it? Did you really think I would fall for this? Stop playing it.
It's nice to
That
see
will work
that
on me.
somebody
Get up and fight.
actually cares. Somebody notices that, hey, that's not normal.
Yeah. If you shoot straight at her, she fires her gun that has infinite ammo and never has to reload, and it makes like a bullet shield? I don't know. You just can't shoot her straight on with her noticing, or she deflects bullets from you.
Shoots
So
her
you gotta
bullets with your bullets.
You gotta stealthily get her. Yeah.
Can't see.
Or you can get her with smoke gas, which works pretty well.
Ah.
Yeah.
Be nice to mommy. Be nice to mom.
Tactical coughing.
Yes.
There's one
Very important.
on one of the tree branches in this area is the final frog of the game. And also, the 3 final animals in the game are in here, but I didn't catch them because I'm lazy. But I'll get them later. There are 3 snakes in this map that you can get that fully restore all your stamina, and they are named Solid, Liquid, and Solidus.
It seems the Patriots were Russian zoologists.
God, she runs like almost twice as fast as you do, so you can't just like try and catch up with her. Whoa! Oh god, CQC! Yeah, take that.
Got a reversal and
You're better.
stuff.
Yep, you can actually do reversals on the boss. When she runs up to you, and the instant she grabs you, if you press up, down, left to right, and hold it, while also pressing circle, you do a counter on her. And depending which direction you're
Nice.
pressing, you do a different counter.
That's actually really cool.
It is. Although you're not going to figure that out unless like you call somebody on the radio and they'll eventually tell you.
There you are.
What? She can also disarm whatever weapon you're holding and then throw them all over the map. Like that.
Nice.
Oh dear. So do you have to like pick up all 3 of those pieces to get the gun back?
Well, that was, those were stun grenades, so each one just gives you
Oh,
back like
okay.
5 of them. If it's the gun, she just throws it somewhere in just a single box.
Ah.
Yeah.
Alright.
For the CQC counters, the timing can be a little hard to get at first. On easier difficulty modes,
A grenade?
an exclamation point pops
Let's
up
see
above
what you're
Snake's
made
head to tell you when to do it.
You are getting torn up.
Yeah,
man.
she cuts you up.
Is that all you got?
Snake can't handle conventional methods, okay?
That's a good gun.
Good thing these trees are completely bulletproof.
Do you have any like beefcake magazines you can throw down and distract her? Possibly specializing in Russian psychics? I don't know.
Nah,
Mess with her head a little bit.
no Flesh World Psychic Edition.
Let's see what you're made
CQC,
of.
oh god. No!
This is embarrassing. Why do you even want to post this video?
No, I'm
Come
doing
on,
this
man.
I'm doing this on purpose for when the music comes up. Shh.
Sure you are.
No, I honestly did. Right here at the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, okay.
No. Conventional methods don't work. What should I use? Monkey mask. You didn't believe me! And now I'm gonna kick her ass!
There. What's this for?
The monkey mask is snake
Get
spinach.
ready.
I totally told you I was doing it on purpose. I'm a fairy! What do you think about that, huh? Smack you upside the head?
Your skills have improved.
Because he's gotten much better from all those cutscenes where she tore you apart in 3 seconds. Where'd she go?
She's hiding pretty good.
I was about to suggest that, like, totally.
Well, I just saw her.
Those are some really hot petals.
I know.
Let's see what you're...
They're gonna burn you if you touch them.
Snow.
No, you should have went zombie or kabuki.
I genuinely screwed that one up.
Heads up, Snake.
What's really weird is when she throws you down and then shoots a hail of bullets at you, there's no point, because you're invincible once you get thrown down. Mission J. Frog's corpse! Be free, my friend!
What is this?
It's our greatest ally. That's what it is.
Chop you upside the fucking head there. She's down for the count! 1!
Yeah, throw.
2! 3! Gun! 4!
Yeah, tell her where she has no armor or anything. Yeah.
And there's the finals camo you can get. It is...
Snake uniform?
Yep. It just gives you really good cover just about anywhere. It's like Tiger Stripe, except better.
Nice.
Yep.
We gotta do this right. The time for silliness has ended. We have inherited the title of boss. We've got to take our life very serious now. Very seriously.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.